This programme is sponsored by Ford, a Champions League sponsor.
Tonight the Champions League resumes, with Rangers looking to pick up where they left off in Bochum.
Touch from Hitley. It's Ferguson. It's gone in. Rangers have taken the lead.
Their opponents, FC Bruges, 2 points from 2 games. The story so far for them. Good evening. Europe's top football tournament, the Champions League, is back. In a few minutes, we'll be going to Belgium for live coverage of the Group A clash between FC Bruges and Rangers. And later tonight, we'll be bringing you highlights from the other 3 Champions League matches. With us tonight, Ray Wilkins and Davy Cooper. And in case you ever doubted the calibre of our guests, take a look at what a major Champions League star had to say about our man, Davy Cooper.
I think I played once against him. I don't know, it was a friendly match against with Feyenoord, with Cruyff against him. He's a very great player. It is a pity that I didn't see him on the continent. Of course, he only played there, you know, in Scotland. And he was, for me, one of the greatest players that I ever seen. And I wish him a good year.
Davy, how much did you pay him?
That's certainly a surprise. It's a very big honour hearing a man like that saying something like that. Yeah, tremendous player he is.
See, did you know he was a fan? Jerry McNee was over there recently, and Hewlett offered this. He obviously rates you extremely highly.
No, I certainly didn't, Jim. I didn't. I remember playing against him, but I didn't know he was saying things like that about us. But that's tremendous to hear from a player, you know, with this calibre.
Is Hewlett right, Dave? Ray, do you think he's right?
Yeah, I think he is, yes. But that was the first time I've seen Davy Cooper lost for words for a second, momentarily. But I think he was right, yeah, Dave's been a great player. Yeah,
great, lovely. OK, what about tonight? Let's have a look just before the game is played at the Group A table. Now, that is the story so far as we know. Marseille and Rangers both on 3 points, Bruges on 2, Moscow at the foot. Ray, a lot at stake tonight.
Yeah, ever such a lot at stake for the Rangers tonight. I think it's vitally important they don't lose, but the more and more the group takes shape, I think Rangers have to win, because I can't honestly see Marseille going there and doing anything but winning. After the evidence of what we saw at Ibrox, I thought for an hour they were absolutely magnificent, Marseille, and after that great fight back from Rangers, which pulled them back to 2 apiece. But I think Rangers will have to win, because I can only see Marseille going there and beating Bruges.
Do you go along with that, Davy? Rangers must win.
Yes, I think so. I think, as Ray says, Marseille are a very strong side, and I think Rangers, they have a lot of injuries tonight, and this has saddened us a wee bit with it. But there's very good players coming in. But I think Marseille, being so strong, Rangers will have to pick up the 2 points tonight, really, to have a really good chance of going forward.
So what chance do you give them?
I think they've got a very good chance. Walter Smith wouldn't bring any of these players in if they couldn't do a job. They're all very capable players. Obviously, the guys that are out, it's been disappointing for them. It's not the strongest side, but I think it's a side that can do a job. Bruges have had a bad time lately, and maybe we could catch them on the break.
The pictures are coming through now from Bruges. There are Rangers in the tunnel, led out tonight, of course, by Ali McCoist. Ray, I mean, do you think they can do it tonight? Are they capable of winning over there? Because this is not the ideal team as far as Walter Smith is concerned.
No, that's right, but there are only 2 players within that setup that aren't international players. Everybody has played at international level at some stage, and I honestly feel they can do it. They've got to keep tight for the first 20 minutes and then see how it materialises, but I honestly feel that they can win the game.
So you're both confident Rangers can win. All right, there we have it. Well, let's go now to Bruges and join our commentary team of summariser Gordon McQueen and match commentator Jerry McNee.
And welcome everyone to the Olympia Stadium on a freezing cold night as the teams come onto the field for a match which is so important to both clubs. And of course, should Marseille win in neutral Berlin tonight against CSKA Moscow, any ground lost here by Bruges or Rangers could prove fatal. Well, Rangers arrived without skipper Richard Goff and Gary Stevens, and have all kinds of problems, but Club Brugge also have their problems here without Clovey, and he's a considerable player for them. Van Linden, an experienced goalkeeper, and Cossey will pick up Hafley, and Stallings will mark McCoist, with Van der Elst, of course, in midfield. Fuki Boy up front alongside the Nigerian Amakachi, with Verheyen playing just off the front toe. Borkelmans will break very much on the left side of the field, and Puerta will be the sweeper. And there are the substitutes. Chassens, Elker is the reserve goalkeeper, and Hugo Bruges, the manager there, looking very pensive indeed. That's the actual lineup. Puerta, number 8, sitting in tight at the back. So a big noisy crowd here. And Rangers well represented, about 2,500 fans. So there's the Rangers lineup. And Walter Smith, I spoke to him this afternoon. He decided that Ian Durant was not good enough for a starting place. He's on the bench. And Mikhailichenko and Haustra will provide the width, but they'll be expected to drop back and help out in midfield. And what a night it is for Neil Murray, because he played against Marseille a couple of months ago at Ibrox. But this is an away fixture, and a very difficult one indeed. He will sit in midfield with Stuart McCall, and they'll be looking for a lot of support. The Rangers substitutes. So it's a hostile atmosphere, Gordon McQueen, and it will certainly be a difficult night for Rangers.
Yeah, well, it's certainly an intimidating atmosphere, as it was at Ellen Road when, of course, Rangers went down there and got a terrific result. But obviously it's a big blow with the injury problems that Rangers have got tonight, having to throw young Neil Murray into a midfield role and play both Mikhailichenko and Peter Haustra. And as you mentioned there, Jerry, a lot will rely on them, because I'd imagine they'll have a lot of defensive work to do tonight, and it's something that they're not particularly brilliant at.
So Danny Van Linden, the goalkeeper there, and that's Amakachi, Daniel Amakachi, the Nigerian international player. He's just 20 years of age. And Ali McCoist, who of course has that marvellous scoring record this season, along with Mark Hafley. 43 goals for McCoist, only 2 of them from the penalty spot, 5 hat-tricks, including 4 goals in 1 game and 5 doubles. Mark Hafley with 22 goals, and that includes 3 in European competition. He scored against Lyngby, Leeds and Marseille, and Hafley is Rangers' top scorer in this tournament. So near enough a full house as Bruges get the match underway. The capacity has been slashed from 32,000 down to just under 20,000 because of UEFA restrictions. But this team, despite their indifferent league form, have an awful habit of raising their game for European ties. And urged on by their passionate fans, they will certainly give Rangers a difficult game here tonight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. They've come back here in the past, 3 goals behind, and they've turned it around amazingly. If you look through their record, you see 5-0s and 4-0s as they've come back from the dead in European competition. Nice little touch there, though, from Hafley to McCoist, and it's Nisbet finding a bit of space on the right-hand side. Well, despite losing so many players through injury, Rangers still plenty of experience out there this evening. And just perhaps the width that Haustra and Mikhailichenko will provide can make a big difference. But there's a free kick against Scott Nisbet. And a yellow card was shown by the Spanish referee, Antonio Martin Navarrete. He handled Hibs match earlier this season against Anderlecht in Brussels. So standing for no nonsense, and that's Nisbet putting himself under pressure immediately. McPherson climbing for it, but losing out to Fuki Boy. Now it's Amakachi. And that's another free kick. John Brown involved on that occasion. So Bruges sending plenty of players forward, and they do carry a big threat in the air. Rudy Kossi, the number 2, going forward. He's always very dangerous in this type of situation. So Andy Gorham getting things lined up, and it's Mikhailichenko back, helping in defence. This is Kreve, and that's a corner kick. So a bright start to the match by Bruges, and Hafley there having to do a bit of stout defending as well. So Rangers finding out in these early stages that they face a night of some pressure. It's Brugge with the corner. And that goes out for the throw-in to Brugge. So this is Peter Brugge. Rounds in the thick of it. And McCatchy's in there. And it's chipped away by David Robertson. Well, what a start Brugge have made to this match. They're pinning Rangers back. It's another corner kick. And Hateley's racing back again to help out in defence, and that's well handled by Gorham. He gets a free kick. He was impeded there by Daniel Amokachi.
Yeah, well, that was a terrific bit of handling there by Andy Gorham, but a real fright just before that when Amokachi, the ball fell nicely for him, and it was a great opportunity for this Brugge side to go 1-0 into the lead.
That's McCall climbing for it, getting the touch. Put it on there by Murray. That's a free kick to Rangers. Rudy Cossey there, making the challenge. So, can Rangers apply some pressure now? It's David Robertson. The high one aimed at Hateley, but just too far. That ball still in play. And hitting the corner flag. But eventually it goes behind. So Robertson springing forward. And Rangers will be looking to his pace tonight. McCall getting things organised in the middle of the field. It's Murray's header. This is Van der Elst. It's played through for Foukie Boy, but Nisbet's in there with him. And it falls out of play. That's a throw to Brugge. Well, Brugge have a marvellous record here at home. 51 games, have won 41 of them in Europe. They've lost just 7 and drawn 3. And that's a free kick awarded against Rangers. So another testing moment coming up for Andy Gorham and his defenders. Again, Brugge pushing their tall defenders into the Rangers penalty area. It's Van der Elst number 3 there, getting things organised. Played in, there's Foukie Boy getting in the header. Trevi's in there, it's headed away by Brown. It's Van der Elst to Amokachi. Still Amokachi, but it's Mikhailichenko. So that's 5 minutes gone here in Brugge. No scoring. Here come Brugge again. It's Van der Elst, but the offside flag goes up against Daniel Amokachi.
Yeah, good experience defending there by John Brown and David McPherson. Just takes the heat off for a little minute or two because they were under a tremendous amount of pressure there.
And the ball played through by Van der Elst, looking for Amokachi. It's Van der Elst again. This is Verheyen, very influential player. It's cut out by McPherson. So the temperature plunging by the minute here. An extremely cold evening. This is Hateley. This is off to Murray. Nisbet's in plenty of space. Nisbet firing it in, looking for Hateley. He gets the touch, but that's a free kick. A foul on Rudy Cossey, says the referee. Well, Hateley pleading his case, and the referee, well, you could see by the reaction, not happy being challenged. This is his 15th UEFA tie tonight, the referee. So a highly experienced official. He's been handling Spanish First Division matches since 1980 and internationals these past 3 years. It's Mikhailichenko for Rangers. McCall gets the touch. That's Scott Nisbet. Looking for McCoist. Cossey closes him down quickly. That was Stallings. This is Brugge. Challenged by Mikhailichenko. That's McCall. Playing it through for Haitley. He's very closely marked there. This is Verheyen. The man who plays off the front too and scores a few goals himself. He sends it through to Amakachi, but it's cut out now by Murray. This is McCall to McCoist. Robertson. It's a high one played in looking towards Haitley. Houstra running in there as well. And the goalkeeper a bit untidy, but gets away with it, does Danny Verlinden. Verlinden is only 5'9" tall, and perhaps Haitley can put some pressure on him as the match goes on. Meanwhile, it's Amakachi. A rather wild effort.
Yeah, well off the mark with that one. Obviously, at this stage in the game, Rangers have got Stuart McCall just sitting in front of the Rangers back four, and Neil Murray's playing in the vicinity of Van der Elst, who's the lad at the back that Bruges tried to play everything through, and he looks as if he's going to have the task of picking him up tonight.
So it's Murray for Rangers to Nisbet. Houstra. Good play by Houstra. Stepped away from Borkelmans. But he now gets the free kick. So Peter Houstra coming in tonight, along with Alexei Mikhailichenko. It does certainly give Rangers plenty of width, but they really do also have to get back and give some support in midfield. Meanwhile, Rangers have won themselves a corner kick. So tonight, Rangers' 158th European tie, including 2 Super Cup ties. A highly experienced club in European terms. It's their 64th tie in the Champions Cup, or the Champions League, as this section of it is now called. So David McPherson is well forward. That's Houstra. This is Mikhailichenko. Well, the chance was on for him, but wide of target. His 3 goals so far this season, Alexei Mikhailichenko.
Yeah, Houstra picks him up really well at the back post here, and really you'd have fancied Mikhailichenko to make a little bit of a better effort than that. Fell on his favourite left foot, but knocked it well past.
Paul challenges for it, and that's a free kick against him. That was Verheyen. So 10 minutes gone here in Bruges, and it's Bruges 0, Rangers 0. This is Verheyen to Kreve. An upward one to the far post, but under pressure. He responds well, though. Houstra's back, giving a hand. Plays it through, looking for Haitley. It's cut out, though, by Cossey. This is Borkelmans. A slack one there, and Murray intercepts well. It's through to McCoist. Haitley's racing through the middle. There's no one else in support. That's why McCoist really had to go alone. Play on, says the referee. McCoist was looking for the free kick. And this is Van der Elst for Bruges to Kreve. This is Dubinsky. Well, he tried to find Fookie Boy. That move breaking down between the Pole and the Dutchman. And now it's Rangers Ukrainian, Alexei Mikhailichenko. To McCall, Robertson's running in support. He hoists the high one there, again looking for Haitley. Haitley does well, he finds Houstra. Good running by McCoist. Still McCoist getting in the cross, and it's away by Stallings. This is Verheyen. Through for Amakachi. Who's getting players forward? Kreve's calling for it on the right side of the field. It's played over to Van der Elst. He picks out Kreve now. It's a good ball. Peter Kreve. And Fookie Boy with the header.
He's put in some terrific little crosses in the game so far, but that's something Mikhailichenko's got to watch out for. He made a break forward there, but failed to pick up the player when he made a break forward. And that was always going to be a problem for Rangers tonight in defensive situations.
Well, this is Hafley climbing for it. It's hooked away by Van der Elst. This is Amakachi. It's Van der Elst again. Kreve. This is Boy. Van der Elst. Dubinsky. Flipping it forward, looking for Fuki Boy. That's Kreve. Again he gets in the cross. It's headed away by Brown. Well, Rangers players claiming offside. There was no flag. And Gorham immediately sends it forward. Well chested down by McCoist. Supported by Houstra. McCall's a lot of space ahead of him. This is McCall. It's aimed at Hafley. Well, better play from Rangers. And McCall certainly found plenty of space. And got in the cross.
Yeah, just flung this one over, and obviously that's a ploy that Rangers will be using tonight. Mark Hateley's aerial ability, and he wasn't really that far away, just never made that good a connection with his head.
So still no scoring here in Bruges. And McCall running into trouble, but Robertson should have the pace to deal with that situation. The flag had gone up against Hafley as Gorham sent the long ball through. Well, Bruges still haven't lost a goal at home in Europe this season. And the Rangers have scored in every match so far, so something really has to give tonight. This is McCoist. Good return there by Houstra. It's Houstra again. Combined well there with McCoist. This is Murray. McCoist again. That's aimed at Hafley. And Mikhailichenko reacting just a bit late there. That allowed Kreve to clear. It's a nice little touch by Dubinsky. Brown's in there ahead of Boy. Ball goes behind, it's a corner kick. John Brown pressured all the way by the Dutch player. So there's the story after 15 minutes. Club Bruges 0, Rangers 0, but a corner kick to Bruges, and again they send all the big defenders forward. It's punched away by Gorham. This is Van der Elst. Off the underside of the bar, a marvellous effort by Frankie Van der Elst. Well, what a let-off for Rangers. It was a terrific volley as Gorham punched the ball away. But still Bruges have it. Well, a majestic shot by Van der Elst. Oh, Rangers have survived some dramas in this tournament so far. That's another one, but here's Kreve. It's a nice little cross, it's cut out by Brown. This is Mikhailichenko. Through for Hafley. Now it's Kreve. Bruges pushing everyone forward. This is Amakachi. Verheen's in there, it's Amakachi again, and he's well challenged by McPherson. This is Querta, the sweeper. Fuki Boy. Dubinsky. Well, that seemed really nowhere at all, and cut it by Robertson. That's Mikhailichenko to McCall. Good running by Robertson. The Rangers will want to get him forward as much as possible, but that's a poor cross for him. It's given right back by Stellings. This is Hafley. Robertson's in there, and he's challenged by Van der Elst. And it's a throw to Rangers.
Well, this is the corner kick, and it's a really good punch out by Andy Gorham here. Gets to the edge of the box, and nearly the perfect volley for Van der Elst. Just clips the bottom of the crossbar. That was.
So now it's the throw-in. And a long one from Robertson, aimed at Hateley. He gets a little touch, McCoy's in there, and the goalkeeper takes it at the second attempt. And that will certainly lift morale among the Rangers fans. Hateley there with the touch, and McCoy in there and showing the threat they carry. Well, this is Peter Crever. And the offside flag goes up. So Rangers have the free kick. It's Verheyen, number 4. Yep, Verheyen, who's top scorer for Bruges with 3 European goals, so obviously well worth watching in terms of the Rangers defenders. This is Borkelmans. Well, Bruges is passing, leaving a bit to be desired in the last few moments, and they could well be punished here. This is Hateley. Verheyen lays it off. This is Crever to Van der Elst. Dubinsky playing it through to Amakachi. And the ball goes behind for the goal kick. Thomas Dubinsky. Well, he was top scorer in the Polish league a couple of years ago with 21 goals for Wisła Krakow, and that attracted the attention of Bruges. So still no scoring here at the Olympia Stadion in Bruges. And after a lightning start by the home side, Rangers have come more and more into the match and are showing a threat up front through Hateley and McCoy. That's Brown climbing for it with Fuki Boy. Well, Andy Gorham doing the wise thing this evening, wearing the tracksuit bottoms. Very, very cold indeed. Nice little touch by Van der Elst to Borkelmans. Dubinsky playing it through, but again it breaks down for Bruges.
Yeah, I think Bruges have started off looking the more likely side, but at the same time, Rangers haven't been devoid of attacking ideas as well and created 1 or 2 half chances. It's nice to see young Neil Murray in the middle of the park. He's settled down and having a confident match.
So it's Bruges in possession. Normally they play in blue shirts and black shorts, but allowing Rangers tonight to play in their traditional blue. This is Verheyen. Nice turn. This is Boy. Comes off McPherson. This is Amakachi. And he's blocked by Nisbet. Still the danger not cleared. Fuki Boy's in there, and that's good defending by John Brown. So John Brown using all of his experience there. Amakachi again showing what a threat he can be every time he gets the ball. This crowd rises to him. He's just 20 years of age. Just a few months older than Neil Murray, who's the youngest player out there tonight. And that's him in possession. Nice little turn. This is McCall to Mikhailichenko. Murray again. This is McCall. He's got Robertson in front of him. Good play by McCall.